Welcome to this JV University session where we'll be talking all about the cross jab that we do in Clocked as part of the Signature 8 moves of Clocked. A cross jab looks like this. And I'm going to cover with you some key features of the cross jab as well as form and technique points that I want you to make sure you're hitting when you're in Clock to ensure that your training is nice and smooth and you can progress upwards and not roll backwards. Some important things to cover here. So, what is the target of a cross jab? Let's talk about that first. So for a cross jab, I'm just going to hold right here in the most explosive position. Your target is going to be your lats mostly. Your lats are these big butterfly-shaped muscles. Swimmers have really big lats, and they're on the back side of your body, on either side of your spine. When you do a cross jab, can you see how there's some rotational movement? Your lats right here are going to pull your arm back after it explodes out, right there. The most common mistakes that we see in a cross jab are not lifting the heel of the arm that's working. So if I'm doing a right cross jab and I'm trying to rotate my body this way because my target is over here to my left. I want you to imagine someone standing to your left facing you. You're trying to hit them right square in the face, okay? So you're going to have to rotate your torso. If I don't lift my heel as I rotate this way, this right knee is going to suffer. So there's some torque being put on this knee right now because my heel is on the ground. My upper body is wanting to rotate to the left, especially with this kind of explosive power. Key being explosive. So if I'm really putting all my energy this way and I don't lift this heel up, that puts a lot of strain on this knee, and it does not feel good, and it's a really good way to get an injury in any kickboxing style class. So I want you to make sure when you're in Clocked, you are lifting that back heel as your torso rotates over to the side that your target is on. Then you're going to pull back just like you would in a jab. If you haven't watched the jab video, look at that too, because you can apply everything in the jab to the cross jab. So it is 1, 2, 1, 2. I'm going to count with music so you can see what this would look like in class. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 7 and 8. It is not. Okay, there's some classes for Clocked where it may be a little bit faster, but I wanted to slow that down for you so you could see that there's an outward phase, and then there's the pulling phase. So we have a push and a pull, just like a jab. So it is 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 7 and 8, or 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5, 6, 7, 8 versus 1, 2, 3, 4. Do you see how I'm not using my lats to pull back in that second analogy? So we really want to be, or second example. So we want to be here, here. Okay, so use your lats to really pull back and lift that heel, and you'll be just fine. That is the cross jab.